Welcome back everyone to another episode of Vegetarian Cooking with JJ. In this week's episode, I'm making a special dessert, spiced orange whiskey poached pears. The perfect dessert for our current season and the perfect dessert to finish off any meal. I'm really excited to prepare this recipe and of course try it in the end. So without further ado, let's head over to the kitchen and get cooking!
First of all, I'm going to peel 3 ripe Bosc pears. You're going to want to remove the core and seeds. I'm keeping the tops intact and creating slices in our pears. Ideally, you want to fan them out. I'm placing our pears in a circular fashion in our Dutch oven. The tops are facing inwards and the bottoms are out. Now I'm juicing 1 small to medium lemon. And we're pouring our lemon juice directly on our pears. We're also going to be using an orange peel. I'm going to peel most of this orange.
Orange peel is high in vitamin C and vitamin A, and there's a higher concentration of nutrients in the peel than there is the flesh. Some people use orange peel powder to treat dark spots on their skin, and also orange peel can be used to polish wood if you add a little vinegar to it. There's also a good amount of pectin in orange peel, which helps to regulate blood glucose levels. Although in this dessert that doesn't really apply, but I thought I'd share that fun fact with you.
And we're going to get some freshly squeezed orange juice now. We'll need a half a cup's worth. I ended up using 2 oranges. And I'm using 1.5 ounces of whiskey. Feel free to use your favorite brand. In this bowl over here, I'm adding the orange juice, whiskey, 1 tablespoon plus 2 teaspoons of raw sugar, and we'll be using 3 small cinnamon sticks. I'm adding in 2 allspice berries and 8 whole cloves. Give it a little mix.
Cloves have anti-inflammatory and antibacterial properties, and often in naturopathy they've been used to remedy oral health conditions. And you'll find that there's some natural mouthwashes out there containing cloves. Cinnamon is also anti-inflammatory and antibacterial, and going way back to ancient Egypt, cinnamon was considered a rare and valuable gift, fit for the pharaohs. Cinnamon is high in fiber, calcium, and iron, and often in naturopathy it's been used to remedy nausea.
Back in our Dutch oven, I'm adding the orange peel and the spiced liquid. You want to make sure your oven is preheated to 350 Fahrenheit. Now I'm covering the Dutch oven and we're placing it in the oven for about 20 minutes.
In Homer's Odyssey, this Greek poet states that pears are one of the gifts of the gods. And in Greek mythology, pears are sacred to the goddesses Aphrodite, Hera, and Pomona. The ancient Chinese believed that pears were representative of immortality, and they were very superstitious about not dividing pears, in fear of dividing relationships. The word for pear in Chinese is li, and to split a pear is fan li, which means to separate. So you can see that there is a connection with this superstition, and even to this very day, some Chinese people follow this superstition.
At the 10-minute mark, I'm flipping them over. Our 20 minutes is up, so we're going to drain our liquid. I'm removing the pears so that I can transfer the liquid to a small sauce pot. We're going to reduce this liquid to create more of a syrup. You may want to lessen the concentration, so feel free to add some water. Reduce it as much as you desire, keeping in mind the amount of liquid required for all the pears. While our syrup is reducing, we'll work with our coconut cream. In this blender, I'm adding a can of coconut cream. I'm adding 3 tablespoons of a raw sugar, and a ½ ounce of freshly squeezed orange juice. I got this vanilla super extract from Mexico, which is super concentrated. We're going to start with less and then taste and see if we want more. And I'll use 1/8 teaspoon of our vanilla elixir. And we'll simply froth it up in the blender. If you would like this thicker, feel free to have the coconut cream can in the fridge overnight. Our syrup has reduced now, so feel free to give it a taste test and see if you need to make any adjustments. Some people may prefer it to be a little more sweet. Now it's time to put our pear dessert together. I'm adding our fanned out poached pear into this dish. Now I'm pouring in some of our syrup. We'll add it to the halfway mark. Now I'm adding in the coconut liquid. This will help to balance out the citrus. We'll garnish it with one of the cloves and an orange peel.
It's that time again, everyone. I'm gonna do a simple taste test. Taste testing our beautiful dessert here. I'm almost splashing myself here. Okay, get a little piece, not the whole friggin' pear. Yes, I can say friggin' on here. Gotta love those warming spices. And that amount of whiskey I added was the perfect amount, in my opinion. Whee! Here we go. If you don't want to do the coconut cream, feel free to just simply get some vegan ice cream. I would suggest French vanilla. That flavor would go excellently with this beautiful pear dessert. So remember, if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to my channel, hit that little bell notification icon so you don't miss a single video. There's going to be a new video popping up every Monday at 8 a.m. Eastern, so you don't want to miss it. This is JJ signing off, keeping things interesting in my kitchen and in yours. Bon appetit.